The IPL has thrown up a lot of interesting last over finishes over the past 1 week. And on Wednesday, it was no different when CSK hosted Rajasthan Royals for its second home clash. The occasion was all the more special with Dhoni leading CSK for the 200th time in the IPL, and it was the game actually played out on expected lines. Both teams fielding similar strengths. Both teams have a top order that has been in form, while the middle order has been struggling to sort of shape up, and the two quality spin attacks for both teams, Ravichandran Ashwin and Yuzvendra Chahal and Adam Zampa with the Royals, while CSK has had Jadeja and Moeen Ali in form. Moeen Ali returned from an injury, while they added a third today with Mahesh Theekshana replacing Mitchell Santner. Rajasthan had a good start after Dhoni opted to bowl. Rajasthan had a good start after Dhoni opted to bowl. Uh, Obviously, Jaiswal did fall early, but Butler continued to do what he does best against the spinners. And the interesting part for Rajasthan was the way Devdutt Padikkal played after returning to the playing 11. He was replacing Riyan Parag. Both players have had their share of criticism for not being able to capitalize on the starts, and I think he did. But Padikkal did do well against the spinners, especially off spinner Mahesh Theekshana, who Dhoni brought him in especially to get uh, dismiss Padikkal. And I think he did play a good knock before Ravindra Jadeja sort of broke the momentum by dismissing him and Sanju Samson for a duck. Uh, uh, Again, another key point for Royals was the cameo that Ashwin played with the bat. Obviously, he knows the conditions at Chepauk very well. He did help Butler with the recovery, and was also able to smash a couple of sixes to help with the momentum. And despite a couple of late wickets, I think Shimron Hetmeyer played his role to perfection, and as Royals got to 175, they didn't cross the 190 run mark this time. They had done that in the previous three games, but I think it was a decent effort with the bat. And CSK's chase was also almost on similar lines. They lost Rituraj Gaikwad early to Sandeep Sharma, but then Rahane and Conway was able to force Sanju Samson to actually bring in six bowling changes within the first 7 overs. Did not actually give a chance in the power play. But the one thing that Royals did well was to contain the boundaries after that, right after the power play. A couple of overs. There were a few boundaries, but the momentum still was with the Royals, and that sort of pressure combined with the brilliance of Ashwin. He was brought in around the midway mark, and he dismissed Rahane, and from there, I think there was a bit too much of a rush for the middle order. CSK's middle order is still a bit, wobbly. It's not. I think they're still finding the combinations there. So Shivam Dubey and Moeen Ali, none of them could actually capitalize. And Dhoni did have a sparkling cameo to play at the end, with the 21 needed of the last over with Jadeja. They did well to bring it down to that position as well, after the Royals bowled well. And Sandeep Sharma did end up conceding two full tosses to Dhoni, and he was in position to smash them for sixes. But again, Sandeep was able to bowl out the remaining last three balls with consistent Yorkers, and Rajasthan pulled off a 3-run win.